Sweetheart, listen closely. You've walked through so much, and you've done it with such grace, even when you didn't know why things were happening. There were times when confusion clouded your path, when you felt the sting of abandonment, and your heart ached with unanswered questions. But even then, you held on to something truly special: your unwavering faith. You kept walking forward, believing that goodness would prevail, and you poured your heart out in silent prayers. And guess what? Heaven heard every single one. Every tear that fell, every quiet whisper in the night, it all reached the ears of a loving God who never forgot what you went through. The same eyes that saw your pain also witnessed the secrets they kept, the hidden actions, the quiet betrayals. It's true, honey, the lies, the sneaky tricks, the green-eyed monster of jealousy, and those hidden jabs thrown when you weren't even round. Heaven saw it all. And now, something wonderful is happening. Justice is gently unfolding, not because you demanded it, not because you fought back with anger or bitterness, but because the truth, like a persistent little seed, simply cannot stay buried forever. Those two women, they're feeling it now, aren't they? They're trembling, not just because they're afraid of being found out, but because they're finally realizing the incredible strength you carry. They never, ever expected you to still be standing after everything they put you through. But here you are, a shining example of resilience, a living miracle. That alone, my dear, is proof that loving, divine hands have been guiding and protecting you every step of the way. Every single time they tried to speak ill of you, heaven quietly silenced their plans. Every time they tried to block your path or trip you up, angels were there, clearing the way, making sure you could keep going. There's just something about your spirit, sweetie, something so unique and radiant, that even the ones who tried to hurt you can't deny it anymore. They see it now, clear as day. They know you're not just an ordinary person, they know you were chosen for something special. And that knowledge, it just haunts them. It haunts them that the very person they tried to tear down is now being lifted up. It haunts them that the one they tried to silence now speaks with such gentle authority and radiating peace. It truly gets to them that the person they saw as a threat is actually a beautiful vessel of love, light, and a strength that comes from a higher place. And the real truth is, what they did to you wasn't just about you, my love. It was about what you represent. You carry a kind of pureness, a genuine kindness that this world sometimes forgets. You carry a special anointing, a gift they simply didn't understand. And instead of honoring that beautiful gift, instead of cherishing it, they tried to break it, to destroy it. But here's the amazing part: the more they tried to hurt your spirit, the deeper your roots grew, like a strong tree reaching for the sacred earth. You became stronger in those quiet, lonely moments. You became wiser during the times you had to wait and be patient. You became braver when you faced the darkness. And now, you're absolutely blooming, sweetheart. And your bloom is so bright, it's almost blinding them. It's not because you want revenge, no, not at all. It's because your healing, your gentle recovery, is speaking so much louder than any of their lies ever could. Your peace, that deep, calming peace you carry, is a stronger testament than anything they ever tried to ruin. And now, they live with the heavy memory of what they did, and the knowing that you never, not once, stooped to their level. They tried to play games with your good name, your reputation. But your character, my dear, was far too strong to be broken. They tried to dim your light, to make you less bright. But your soul, oh sweetie, your soul was made of pure, unquenchable fire. They really thought they had the last word, didn't they? But now, they're sitting in silence, watching as heaven gently writes the final chapter of this story. And what a chapter it is! It's a chapter of finding good again after hardship. A chapter of beautiful rewards from a divine hand. A chapter where tables are turning, not out of anger or vengeance, but out of simple, pure justice. The time is coming, my love, when they won't be able to hide anymore. The time is coming when they'll have to truly face what they did, and not just in front of others, but, most importantly, in front of themselves. And that's the hardest part of all. Because deep down, they know they lost something truly priceless. They lost your trust, that precious gift you gave so freely. They lost your love, which was so genuine. They lost the chance to stand beside someone who was never, ever their enemy. You were never in a competition with them, sweetheart. You never had to prove yourself, because your soul was never chasing applause, it was chasing alignment. You weren't trying to be better than them, you were just trying to be better than who you used to be. And while others played the game of masks and mirrors, you simply tried to live honestly. To speak with kindness, to walk with integrity, to be real in a world that often confuses authenticity with vulnerability. All you ever wanted was to live in peace, to be true to who you are, and to offer the kind of love that doesn't come with conditions. But not everyone sees that kind of goodness as strength. Some, bless their hearts, confuse compassion for Macron vete copyright. They mistook your softness for fragility. They thought your ability to forgive meant you were weak. They believed your silence was surrender. But oh, how wrong they were. Because it takes a strength most can't comprehend to keep walking forward after being torn apart. It takes the kind of courage forged in fire to keep loving after being betrayed. And now, sweetheart, they see it. They see you. And it shakes them. Because in the quiet of their minds, in the still moments when they look at you and remember what they did, they realize something they never wanted to admit: they wouldn't have survived what they put you through. They wouldn't have lasted if the roles were reversed. They know deep down that the storms they sent your way were meant to break you. But instead, those storms watered your roots. And now here you area blooming in full color, glowing in the light of grace they can't explain. It scares them, not because you're loud, not because you retaliated, but because you didn't. Because you rose. There's a peace that surrounds you now that confuses them. It's not loud. It's not boastful. But it's undeniable. It's the kind of peace that comes from knowing you are held by something greater than revenge, stronger than bitterness. It's the peace of someone who surrendered it all to the hands of God and walked away with light in their eyes. And that light, oh, it frightens them. because it tells a story. It tells the truth. It shows the world that despite everything, you chose to heal. You chose to rise. You chose to love again, trust again, dream again. And make no mistake, that kind of choice is rare. That kind of heart is holy. That kind of love is divine. It's the kind of grace that rattles cages and wakes up sleeping spirits. It's the kind of forgiveness that feels impossible, and yet you made it possible. Not because they deserved it, but because you deserved peace. You chose to forgive not because they asked for it, but because your soul needed it. You chose to let go, not because it was easy, but because carrying that weight was never yours to bear. And now you walk lighter. You walk freer. You walk taller. And that, my love, is what shakes them to their core. They thought they won. They thought their lies, their silence, their schemes would be the end of you. But what they didn't see was the hand of God gently mending the pieces of your broken heart. What they didn't see was heaven rewriting your story in golden ink. What they didn't count on was your resilience. Your quiet, unwavering faith. Your unshakable hope. And now they see it all too clearly. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. You're not just getting by, you're glowing. You are living proof that grace rewrites endings. That mercy rebuilds ruins. That love, in the end, always wins. So don't worry about the whispers, love. Don't waste your breath defending yourself to people who decided long ago not to understand you. Their whispers can't change the truth. Their secrets can't hide forever. Because what was done in the dark, it's already being brought to light, and not to shame you, but to free you. Not to wound you, but to restore you. God is not in the business of punishing the innocent. He is in the business of healing. And this healing? It's yours. This freedom. It's your birthright. This restoration? It's heaven's answer to every silent prayer you cried in the night. You don't have to prove anything. Not to those who doubt you. Not to those who left you. Not to those who misunderstood you. Not to anyone at all. You don't have to explain your heart, your past, your calling, or your journey. You don't need to defend your light, because your light speaks for itself. Your peace, your calm spirit, your joy even after the storm, these are all proof that something divine is living inside you. That you are not walking this path alone. That you have been chosen and protected. There is something about you that shines even when you are silent. Something about you glows even in the dark. It's not loud, it's not flashy, but it's powerful. And it's real. You carry a quiet strength that only comes from deep healing and deep faith. You carry a joy that didn't come from the world, so the world cannot take it away. You carry a peace that doesn't make sense to others, because it came from God. And that peace is your evidence. That joy in your eyes, that strength in your voice, that soft yet steady confidence in your walk, those are the signs that God is with you. You are not here by accident. You have been set apart. You are not forgotten, not forsaken. Even when it felt like you were walking through fire, you were not alone. And the reason you are still here, still breathing, still standing, is because the fire did not destroy you. It refined you. It changed you. It burned away what was not meant to stay and revealed the gold that was always hidden inside of you. You didn't let the pain make you bitter. You didn't let the rejection make you hard. You didn't let the betrayal make you cruel. You didn't let the silence make you doubt your worth. Instead, you chose to stay soft. You chose to stay kind. You chose to keep loving. You chose to keep hoping. That is strength. That is bravery. That is divine power. And the truth is, that's what victory looks like. Not loud, not aggressive, but quiet, steady, and deeply rooted. Victory is choosing love over hate. It's choosing faith over fear. It's choosing to keep going when it would be easy to give up. You didn't let the fire define you. You let it purify you. You didn't turn into what tried to break you. You transformed. You healed. You grew. Now, you are walking in a new season. A season where your healing is your message. A season where your peace is your testimony. A season where your very life speaks louder than any defense you could ever give. People will look at you and see that light. They will see the difference. And not everyone will understand it, but that's okay. Because your journey was never about proving anything to them. It was always about becoming who you were meant to be. And you are becoming. Every day, more and more, you are growing into the person God saw when He formed you. The tables are turning now. The ones who doubted you, who mocked you, who tried to silence you, they are going to see the truth. They are going to see that you were not the weak one. You were not the lost one. You were the chosen one. And no one can stop what God is about to do in your life. So keep going. Keep shining. Keep loving. Keep trusting. Because the reward that is coming is not small. It is not ordinary. It is not just a little blessing. It is a divine recompense. It is honor. It is justice. It is restoration. It is beauty for ashes. It is joy for mourning. It is strength for weakness. It is the kind of breakthrough that only heaven can give. You have walked through valleys so deep, where shadows stretched long and heavy, obscuring the light of hope. In those moments, when the world seemed to conspire against you, you remained steadfast. You chose faith over despair, even when the path was shrouded in darkness. Every tear you shed, every prayer you whispered in the quiet of the night, every time you chose to hold on when letting go seemed easier, these were not in vain. Heaven has seen it all. Every moment of your perseverance has been etched into the eternal record, a testament to your unwavering trust in something greater than yourself. The struggles you faced were not merely obstacles, they were sacred battles, each one forging you into something stronger, something more resilient. You trusted when logic screamed for you to doubt. You loved when the pain of betrayal or loss cut deep. You stayed when every fiber of your being urged you to flee. And when anger felt like the only response, you chose forgiveness, a radical act of grace that set you free. These choices, though unseen by many, were never invisible to the divine. Heaven has been watching, collecting every tear, hearing every prayer, and honoring every moment you chose faith over fear. They tried to bury you. They tried to silence your voice, to dim your light, to erase your existence from the narrative they wanted to control. But they didn't know you were a seed. A seed doesn't fear the weight of the earth pressing down on it, it thrives in it. A seed doesn't crumble in the dark, it gathers strength there. A seed doesn't wither under pressure, it breaks through, reaching for the light. You are that seed. Planted in adversity, you have taken root in the unlikeliest of places, and now you are rising, blooming into something holy, something powerful, something unshakable. Your journey is a living testimony to the truth that light always finds a way. No matter how thick the darkness, no matter how heavy the burden, light wins. Love wins. Truth wins. The forces that sought to destroy you have only served to elevate you, to reveal the divine strength within you. You are not just surviving, you are thriving, becoming a beacon of hope for others who are still in their own dark valleys. Your life is a declaration that no lie, no enemy, no past, no curse, and no fear can stop what heaven has ordained for you. Your harvest is coming. This is not a vague promise or a distant hope, it is a certainty, as sure as the sun rises after the longest night. The blessings that are on their way are not just for you, they are a testimony to others. Your life is becoming a living proof of God's faithfulness, a story that will inspire, heal, and uplift those who witness it. Your healing will spark help in others who feel broken. Your peace will calm storms in the lives of those around you. Your journey will become a lifeline for those who have lost their way. This harvest is not merely about receiving, it is about becoming. You are being shaped into a vessel of divine purpose, a tree that gives life to others. The pain you endured is being transformed into purpose. The wounds you carried are becoming wells of wisdom. Your journey, with all its trials and triumphs, is being woven into a testimony that will resonate far beyond your own life. People will look at you and see the undeniable hand of God. They will see that what was meant to destroy you only made you stronger, that what was meant to silence you only amplified your voice, that what was meant to break you only built you into something greater. When heaven moves, no one can block it. No force on earth, no scheme of man, no whisper of doubt can stand in the way of what God has declared. And heaven is moving for you. The pain you've carried is being redeemed, turned into a purpose so profound it will leave those who doubted you in awe. The wounds you've borne are becoming badges of honor, testaments to your resilience and faith. Your journey, with all its twists and turns, is being crafted into a story that will echo through the lives of others, offering hope to the hopeless and strength to the weary. Let them watch. Let those who tried to bury you see the glory of God unfolding in your life. Let them tremble at the realization that their efforts to silence you only served to amplify your impact. Let them face the truth they tried to hide, for your life is now a mirror reflecting the power of divine favor. Your story is not just about survival, it is about victory, about rising above, about becoming a living testament to the truth that God's plans cannot be thwarted. You, my love, have already won. The battle was never yours to fight, Elenio, it was always God's. And He has never lost a battle. The victory is not something you're striving for, it's something you're walking in. So hold your head high. Smile without hesitation. Love without fear. Shine without apology. You are chosen, covered, and called. Your best days are not behind you, they are ahead, shimmering with promise, overflowing with possibility. This victory is not just about overcoming, it is about becoming. You are stepping into a season where your life will radiate with purpose, where your presence will bring peace, where your story will inspire others to rise. The glory of God is being revealed through you, and it is a sight to behold. Your faithfulness in the dark has prepared you for this moment, and now you are ready to walk in the fullness of what God has planned. Stay faithful. Stay kind. Stay grounded. The reward is coming, and it will be more than you prayed for, greater than you imagined, and so full of glory that everyone who sees it will know this was God. This was grace. This was favor. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. Your life is the proof. Your resilience is the evidence. Your light is the testimony. Keep walking in truth. Keep letting your light shine. Heaven will handle the rest. As you move forward, know that your journey is not just about you. It is about the countless lives you will touch, the hearts you will mend, the hope you will ignite. You are a living testament to the power of faith, a walking miracle that proves God's promises are true. Your story is a beacon, guiding others through their own storms, showing them that they, too, can rise, that they, too, can bloom. The promise of God is not just for a moment, it is eternal. The blessings that are coming are not fleeting, they are foundational, building a legacy that will outlive you. Your life is becoming a tree of life, offering shade to the weary, fruit to the hungry, and hope to the broken. You are not just surviving, you are thriving, growing into something that cannot be shaken, something that cannot be stopped. The world may have tried to dim your light, but it could not extinguish it. The enemy may have tried to silence your voice, but it only grew louder. The trials may have tried to break your spirit, but they only made you stronger. You are a seed, planted in faith, watered by tears, and nurtured by grace. And now, you are blooming into something extraordinary, something that reflects the very heart of God. As you step into this new season, know that your life is a testimony to the power of God's love. Your healing is not just for you, it is a gift to others, a reminder that brokenness is not the end. Your peace is not just for your comfort, it is a force that will calm the storms in others' lives. Your journey is not just your story, it is a roadmap for others to find their way. You are living proof that God's promises are true, that His love is unending, that His grace is sufficient. Your life is a declaration that no matter what comes against you, you will rise. No matter how deep the valley, you will find the strength to climb. No matter how dark the night, you will see the dawn. You are a seed, and seeds always bloom. seeds always rise. Seeds always become something greater than themselves. And you, my love, are becoming something holy, something powerful, something that will leave an eternal mark on the world. So walk in your victory. Embrace the calling on your life. Let your light shine so brightly that it pierces the darkness around you. Love with the heart that knows no fear. Forgive with a grace that sets others free. Live with a faith that moves mountains. Your best days are still ahead, filled with promise, overflowing with purpose, and radiant with the glory of God. You don't need to prove a thing. Just keep being who you are, a child of God, a vessel of His love, a beacon of His light. Keep walking in truth, keep shining without apology, and watch as heaven moves on your behalf. The reward is coming, and it will be a testament to the God who never fails, the grace that never wanes, and the favor that never fades. Your life is a miracle, and it is only just beginning.